So here's an update. I haven't done one of these in a while because I haven't really had anything to say. It's just been stable, 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 stable all the time. So it's a funny story. It's a funny story. So I'm on the phone with Kelly, who's one of my nurses, and we were talking about a lot of things, but one of the things was, I have pain in my next to my tricep and my bicep area, and it's been consistent, and I'm just like, crap, like because in addition to lung cancer and brain cancer, I am also fortunate enough to have bone cancer. So a long story short, she's like, "Oh, you don't have bone cancer," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't. That's cool." Like, just say lung and brain, and I'll be cured. So, she's like, "So you've been here since how long you been with us?" You know, and I just paused, and she was like, "2015 or not 2015?" I just threw away the punchline. 2020. And I just paused, and I was like, "No, I've been there since 2015." And she's like, "No way." And I'm just like, yeah. I lived that long. I know. It's surprising. So anyway, she looks at the paperwork back to 2015. And in 2015, I got a PET scan, which is the entire body. And lo and behold, I do have bone cancer. And it happens to be in the same exact place where I just told her that I had pain. So there's definitely, probably, most likely, expansion. And I was just like, wait a minute, because I always thought like the pelvic scan in the torso, like it went all the way down to like right here, right? And I gotta ask my doctor, but apparently it doesn't do for the bones. So for 7 years, like, what? And I kind of was like, my fault. These doctors, they kind of know what they're doing. They'd be keeping an eye on that, right? It's like it's a weird game of hideaway, keep away that you play when you have a terminal disease. It's like, how involved do I want to be in this? What's my quality of life? How stressed am I going to be? So there are a lot of considerations, and what I was saying to myself was, I don't want to really be involved. I want to ask questions. I want to be involved that way. But like as far as like scanning for stuff, I mean, like, if I just assumed, and apparently when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me, which spells assume. Go ahead, do it. So yeah. Oh, I didn't know this, but I talked to the car repair guy today because my car was in the shop. And apparently, if you have an interference engine and your timing belt goes, it blows the engine. Which is what happened to me. So I have no car. The engine's completely gone. And my cancer's progressing. Oh, and I've got like a new spot in my brain, so I got to call and try to get that taken care of away. It's like, I feel like I'm trying to plug a lot of holes in the water spouting out, but I'm running out of fingers. So I'm gonna do it because it's all funny. It's like I might be in shock right now because I'm at Dunce Gymnastics, but how lucky am I that I get to be here? That's something, you know? I mean, I got to keep a sense of humor about this because it's like, you know, for 7 years, just kind of just sat there and we just lucked out, you know? And the fact that, you know, my engine blew. Like your timing belt goes and your whole engine goes up? What? But I looked it up. Interference engine. That's what happens. So, anyway, that was my day. I wanted to, and again, these videos are obviously, look at the quality and blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't care. It's for my kids, you know, if they ever want to take a look and see what Pop was doing and how he dealt with things. Sense of humor and alcohol. No. Marijuana.